Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Situational Awareness. I'm your host, Mark. I play Glebnor, and I'm joined, as always, by the Chaos crew and our fabulous DM. Let's take it around the horn.
Rich, playing Theo.
Hart, playing Toluga.
Ryan, playing everyone else.
Well, that was creepy and crawly.
Yep.
Hated it.
I don't know.
So-
I loved it.
While naming,
Uh-huh.
what the hell do we call it? Theeplool.
Theoplu.
That was only the female names. I should have scrolled down a little bit more,
Well, if it's female, it's going to be bigger than the males. So.
Yep. which is good.
Yeah, we'll let Theopool be a lady.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just assuming these follow normal spider logic.
Sure. Yeah.
But man,
spider law.
And the male names? Pralp.
Prompt isn't very powerful.
Pralp.
No.
It's just fun to
Pralp.
say. Also, how dare you shoot down my first 5 suggestions?
Hey, I was trying to back you up Bouncicles. I was all for him.
So, we were just discussing that Bleegon got slighted on a spider.
Yep.
We'll give him gulp.
But
Gup.
Gup.
I think it's so funny. I just keep forgetting that Bleegong is there. We keep forgetting about... There's just so many NPCs in this campaign.
But to be fair, almost all of our followers now have a spider to ride.
Yeah.
We're going to have like 100 dudes on foot and the rest of the people are on spiders.
Yeah. Well, I was like...
Currently.
There's... I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's like Cavalrachni. That's like a thing in the Underdark. They're like dark dwarves that ride around on big spiders called steeders. So it's totally plausible that you guys could have a like mounted spider unit, which you do now have.
Just got to train them.
I was really hoping to squish the eggs at some point in that fight, but Theo killed everything so fast that it all happened so quick. I didn't know. That fucking gunslinger class, like when it's really like on, it is so fucking sick to watch.
Seeing a nat 20 be a 29 and then -5ing it to be a 20 fucking 4, I'm
yeah.
just like, that feels good.
I know. The Piercer critical came in, which was sick.
Yeah.
And we got to see your new gun do its little move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
that's such a helpful little thing. That's why I want to kill as much as I can with the
Here I
executioner's
go
hand.
killing again.
Yeah. That's the thing too, is like my one problem playing Gunslinger the once or twice I've played it is that like you run out of those points immediately.
Yeah.
And then
Because you want to do shit.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you do like kind of okay damage without them, and then if not, I don't know. It's like you're always trying to kill significant threats, but by the time you've killed a significant threat, that's usually the end of the combat anyway. So
Yeah.
then I don't know.
What's the point?
Yeah. So I thought this was like a fun way to like with your bonus action try to make little trick shots to refill that meter.
Mhm.
So yeah, tight as fuck. Great combat though. Yeah, that was just like a fucking clinic there on Gunslinger. That was crazy.
Speaking of Gunslinger,
Yeah.
well, Toluga was reading the book.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the word propulsion
Mm-hmm.
get thrown around. Got to be able to include that into a gun somehow, right?
Well, yeah.
Some kind of rocket launcher of sorts.
Rocket launcher.
I mean, hey people, I'm laying the groundwork.
Or it could be some type of holy rocket launcher.
Yes. Yes, it could.
Yeah.
The old radiant rocket.
Mm-hmm.
I just never expected you guys to get the book. So now it's like I have to get my Professor Glickalack lore in, like during these little downtime
I
things.
should have just called the king, phoned it in. We're sending spiders so you can make spider right.
You can still do that.
Yeah, that's true.
you
You got
can
a
do
center
that.
stone.
I'll do it while we're climbing. So it's really weird. I'm just out of breath.
What are you
Spider
doing?
Riders.
I had a bunch of baby spiders. All my children. Headed your way.
Is this some kind of Drider prank call?
No. It's Toluga. You touched my ass. Remember?
Yeah, we'll see. I got
How
also.
can you forget?
I think the king had like a pretty standard voice too. I don't think I like did anything too crazy for his
No, I don't
voice.
think you
so,
did.
yeah. Farewell to Bouncicles. So fun to have him for an episode or two.
I know. I'm going to miss him.
I
That
didn't
big
want to
lug.
see him go, but we needed someone to bring the
Spiders.
Yeah.
back.
spiders back.
That was a nice, clean way of getting him out of the picture too. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck am I going to get rid of Bouncicles? They love him. But I wasn't expecting you to fucking somehow win over 400 baby spiders. So-
466.
Okay. So funny. Yeah, that's like a pretty impressive Gallifrey unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, like during
All
this
of them
time
can
period.
shoot webs at some point.
Yeah, they have a little recharge on their webs.
So let's not forget, possibly Theo will be able to shoot webs soon enough.
I like once you said it, I was like, my brain immediately was like, okay, so I gotta come up with Spider-Man mechanics. Let me see.
Or
here.
like a net cannon.
Yeah, net cannon would be fun.
Yeah.
But like Spider-Man mechanics is way more fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like a web cannon to like be able to lock things down for you to be able to just get advantage without
just like restrained to a wall, and then I can
like you get
tee off on
advantage
it.
without like you having to use reckless, so you don't get like I want to make which I've talked to Ryan, I want to make some utility guns that way
complement
exactly, like something where I'm not always just being like, oh, I'm a crazy damage dealer or something that can complement you guys and just be more of a team player in that sense.
Spreading the ball around. I love it.
Yeah, it is funny how like
It's the Wayne Gretzky of gunslingers.
Most of the time everyone's like, Theo's gonna be in the corner murdering stuff, so we can kind of focus on this thing while he does that. I think it was smart too that you took out all the like web shooting ones on top first before you kind of got to the boss, because that was gonna kind of be my main way of really fucking with you guys, is restraining people with those webs. But you guys fucking
not on Theo's watch
so fucking quick.
I love the one dying from the fall damage.
The dice
he
were like
shot its fucking legs off, and then it just gets brained on a rock.
The dice were so cruel, because like when you were done that turn, I had 3 hit points left, and then I was like, okay, I described the legs getting shot off, so I had to like I'm gonna let it take a little fall damage. So I rolled a d6, I got 3 exactly. So that thing was dead. Yeah, you did 38, which is exactly how many hit points I had on the first one. Yeah,
so funny.
Because that was the critical, which allowed me to roll so many dice.
It was really just funny because like the episode before this, we'd kind of set up that you really hate spiders, and then the spider fight happens and you like mow them down like immediately.
I also
no qualms.
He hates spiders so much, yet now he has 466 of them in his command.
I feel like the spiders have imprinted on me.
Yeah.
So they're like
spiders.
mine.
Oh yeah, they are yours. And I also told you, you handle.
I'm in charge of the spiders.
He's the minister of spiders.
Yeah. The minister of animal control.
Spider plope.
Spider plope.
Spider plope. Rest of that might be copyright. That's fine.
Parody law.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a doozy. Combat's so fun in this game because like that was a combat where like it swung wicked hard. I was like, oh yeah, no, you're killing them. They're but I think like challenge rating wise, that was like pretty on point. I think the big boy was challenge rating 7. And then the smaller ones I think were like challenge rating 2 or 3, but I had 3 of them. So
yeah.
But yeah, you guys
we didn't have to deal with the little ones because
so there were going to be like 4 of these like swing line spiders at the front that were just going to swing in and try to poison you guys.
That would have been such a pain in the ass for them.
Yeah. Yeah. So worked out good. You guys didn't have to deal with that.
I loved your reaction to my action surge.
Oh yeah, just because like I'm like, okay, I'm safe. I made it. It's like so scary. I love DMing against a fighter because there's just, in my opinion, I've played this game a long time. I think I've played every class at some point. Nothing feels cooler than saying you're going to action surge.
Yeah,
it's just like
action surge.
More. It's so fun. I get why a lot of people when they multi-class take 2 levels of fighter just to have it. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
very very cool. But yeah, you guys were fucking shredding in that one. Great job all around. And yeah, next time we'll be in the Brandini Highlands.
Hopefully, see what
better
happens.
like spiders up there.
They're sweet hill folk.
They better be
psyched.
I have a feeling like Theo's gonna wake up one time and camp, and the spider's just gonna be right on his face.
It's gonna
fucking
be
Marv in Home Alone,
fucking dancing and right above him.
Yeah, I don't know why. I love the idea of, was it Luga?
Yeah, Luga.
Yeah, Luga, just like a little just chill spider.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Well, you're like, which one's my favorite? And I'm like, I don't know. How would a spider be my favorite? If it did a little dance, I'd probably like it more. Oh boy, that bag of holding's getting crowded though already.
Well, the spider can't
Luga
go.
lives on his shoulder like a parrot.
Yeah, he lives in my cape.
Okay.
Oh yeah, billowing cave. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You can actually, if you want, you can go to your extras tab and add a spider as a familiar. There is a spider stat block. It's not good, but
doesn't need to be good.
Yeah,
because he needs to be stylish.
He's very charming.
Familiar.
The problem with this is though, if that spider is going to grow at the same rate as the other spider, so at a certain point,
It's gonna be
he's
big.
gonna have a
Mount.
mount.
It's not going to be able to ride on your shoulder after a while. I'll tell you that much.
Well, we'll swap spots.
Yeah,
My turn.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So normal spider, right?
Yeah, just a regular
Okay.
spider.
Now, what
For
would it
now.
evolve into?
I think, boy, am I being cornered into making a commitment on how much spider mechanics?
Yep.
All right, it would be spider, and then its next phase up would be giant spider, and then I guess I could give you the crypt spider stat block.
Okay.
And again, level 20, you can have a sand spider as a mount, I guess.
Can we all ride it at that point?
Well,
I mean, it'll be as big as the one you just fought, so like, I guess.
You described its legs as telephone poles.
I think they were pretty big. I mostly just wanted to really hammer it home how hard I hit you, because I feel like that did a lot of fucking damage.
Oh, it hurt me bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because there's a lot of there's an asteroid spider, there's an ancient giant phase spider.
We'll have to talk. We'll have to talk.
I don't know what Nesnar is, but he's got spiders named after him.
Oh, I think that's one of the.
Spider gods.
No, it's one of the homebrew things that I use in a different thing to fight.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
There's a demon feed spider,
Okay.
but I don't think I'm feeding it demons.
And we'll see. This campaign might get there. I don't have a lot of demon stuff yet, but it's on the horizon, I guess.
Yeah, and at some point we got to have a meeting with a demon,
Yeah,
to section out a piece of hell.
some good real
course.
estate.
Something in a
Then we can-
labyrinth.
Yeah,
We have a taco cart next to him too.
Like, what are these goals you guys have? I don't understand them.
We're making a religion.
We're
You don't
trying to
just-
win over gods so that when we kill Krizik, they don't hate us.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get in this pantheon.
And who better to start trying to win over than the underworld one,
Yeah.
who probably doesn't like the guy who's running the sky right now.
Sure. Yeah. I guess. We'll see.
I mean,
We'll see how the Prince of the Red Waste feels about subletting a section of hell to you guys.
I'm just saying, once Luga turns into a giant spider, he'll get web sense, which will really help our rests.
Oh yeah, that's true. He could like make a
Make a
little
web dome,
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a little web tiny
like a
hut.
tiny hut. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't have like a wizard or anyone that can get tiny hut, so
Yeah.
maybe that'll be how we kind of counteract that.
then we got to finish reading that book because I need that extra bump in wisdom for AC and
Yeah.
damage.
You guys are close. I think it's good. I think you need to do like 48 hours of study
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So we'll say you guys have done 2 rests with it.
So 16
you're
hours.
16 hours in. So we'll do it that way. Every time you guys take a long rest, you can knock 8 off the book.
Okay.
And you guys get a little wisdom boost. That'd be cool.
Works for me.
We need it desperately.
I need it
Yeah.
because it'll give me another trick shot.
I need
just-
it for the AC and damage.
I just add so
Yeah.
I ask for so many perception, survival, insight checks that like I gotta help you guys. out.
insight.
So-
I got a +6 to insight.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Whenever
I
you
got a
say
plus-
insight, I'm like, yes.
yeah.
I got a +5 to perception because that was one of the things I picked as being
yep.
like proficient in. So
I'm so bad at everything.
But
Unless
you're so good at
you're
fighting.
very
Yeah.
good at
Unless it's
being a strong boy.
strong stuff. I'm pretty
mean-
dexterous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Be fine. You're doing great. I'm happy you got the kill on that big spider. It was close. I had buffed its hit points a little bit, and it was just enough to survive a round of Theo, which gave you the ample opportunity to finish it. I think it had over 100 though.
How
It was
much did it have
Snap.
at the end when he did the
3.
Oh,
Okay,
wow. I
so-
really split
Yeah,
it. to
was
it.
overkill.
if I hit with the
If you,
That-
that's why I was panicking, because I was like, I'm like, Theo's already killed everything. I would be nice if someone else killed the big guy. But I was
But
like,
I mean, he really hates spiders. It
he
would have
does
fit.
really hate spiders.
Yeah, him just clear cutting all the spiders would have been hilarious. Fuck this!
just
So insane.
alls I thought of though when you did the motion for how you were doing it, for some reason I was just like in my head, I just saw Glebnor doing like the super stretch Armstrong thing, going from around behind him all the way up to get like an angle and just cutting it.
I mean, the thing I've noticed about playing against this particular group is your combat tactic is pretty scary, because I don't think I've ever DM'd against a group that does it, where you guys really just focus on locking things down so that Theo can obliterate them from a safe distance.
Wow.
And it's like a pretty scary thing to play against, because I'm like, okay, like they're so fast they can get to anything in time to fuck it up while Theo's killing everything. It's so scary.
Well, I mean, I don't do a lot of damage at the moment, so I'm like, I have Sentinel, so
Yeah.
I lock at least one thing down with me.
Between your Sentinel and your grappling, there's typically something that's like just can't move.
Yeah.
And Theo's like 30 feet away,
Well, yeah.
unloading.
I'm like, okay, this thing's in a pit.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy's too far. I'll bring it to Daddy.
Yeah. I thought it was very cinematic too, you yanking it out of the pit. I thought that was badass.
Yeah,
You
that was
just
real cool.
pulling it up out of the dirt.
Yeah,
Oh, you're coming with me now.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, look what I found.
Yeah.
I just pictured like it stabbing into you, and then you just looking it in the eyes, grabbing it, and being like, "You're coming with me," and just
Yanking
fucking
it back.
yanking
Yeah.
it
Pretty
back.
much.
Like,
That was sick.
it was awesome.
Yeah. You guys needed a big spider fight. Come on, it's the underdog. What are we doing here? We're not going to do a spider fight? Come on.
God, I wish we
Prefer
did.
that to the purple worm.
talking about?
Probably
I'm
on the
happy
other
we
end
did.
of it.
I mean, in the end, I'm happy we did because having those mounts is going to be great for later on and stuff.
Mhm.
But like, oh god, I hate spiders.
Yeah, how many other animals are giving us that many, babies in a clutch,
Not true.
Yeah, true.
in a litter, if you will?
I think you guys could probably like strap
And-
blades to all their legs and just have giant knife spider mounts. It'd be
I
great.
was going to say, and generations going on, too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna
Mhm.
keep breeding.
If we get to my sister, we can probably figure out a way to put a Gatling gun on them and just have
On Luga.
just
Luga's going to be the first tank.
What have I done? What have I done?
that's how we get.
Because I'm going to be
the-
studying the propulsion in the book.
Yep.
I guess just
Also,
also
a rocket spider.
there is just like there's something to consider about how like the rest of the world is probably going to react at first blush at coming up against bleeblyism, where it's like there's a cult from the south that came out of the ground and they're in like zealotous fish people riding spiders and conquering the nation. Like that is
Well, hold
the
on.
scariest thing to picture.
You're not conquering the nation.
I mean, no, but that's the propaganda that I'm going to spit against you guys.
fair.
Like, it's going to be easy for the critics to be like, they're an evil cult. Look at them. Like, it's
Meanwhile-
so scary.
Don't judge a book
Meanwhile,
by its
Luga's,
cover.
Luga's out there breaking it down. Tuluga's cheering him on.
When he gets older, we'll just get him
Speaker. It'll be like
two-
Mad Max.
two sticks with flames at the end. He's just gonna just
No, we need Cosmo to get one so he can Mad Max his way in.
Hell yeah! Flame shooting out of the end of his guitar.
Guys, I'll see you
we'll
guys
paint flames on the abdomen.
Yeah, because that makes him go faster.
yeah, exactly.
80 episodes from now. I know this is going to be true. Well, I mean, fucking Arc 3, baby. Here we go.
Welcome to the Brandini Highlands.
Yep. We will see the Brandini and their village, their culture, their ways, and maybe their troubles next time.
We love to help people with troubles.
True.
Sure do.
We've liberated a lot of troubles.
Oh, man. We'll see. Mark, if you could take us out.
Hey, folks. I would just like to say, as always, thank you for listening. I'm looking at you, Romagna. Anyways, as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe. We're on the YouTube. We're on everywhere you get podcast. I mean, you listen to this podcast, so you know that. But anyways, we're also on social media, Instagram, Dicey Situations Pod, X, as they call it nowadays. Dicey Situations Pod as well. I can't remember it. One of them's different. Doesn't matter. You'll find it.
You'll find it.
Links abound
Abound.
in the notes, show notes. Read them. I'm bad at writing them.
They're great.
Anyways, do all those things I said. Tell all your friends. And as always, keep it dicey.
This has been a Business Shark production.